It's actually the Bulls, then the Warriors.
Oh my
Um,
God.
You
so
said the boy. Hey, bro, chill.
next team is the Chicago Bulls.
What's the
Um,
next team, Ev?
Better record than
over
the Raptors.
over over under their mark from
Under,
last
under, under.
over
Next
under their
team.
mark from last year. And then after that, we'll get to the Warriors and the Heat. So Barry, but you're a Bulls fan, I believe, right?
Yes.
All right. So
He's
last
not
year,
no Bulls thing,
last year the
bro.
Bulls
I
went
ain't, bro.
39.
Listen,
Last year the
listen.
Bulls went 39 and 43.
Yeah.
So give us your over under mark for that, and then you can give us what you think is next for the team, as far as this season, or also going into the future as well.
This season, I think we probably get like. It depends on when they trade Levine. So I'll probably say like honestly, I mean I want to say like 25, 30 wins, but knowing the Bulls, they probably gonna end up at like 35 or something, bro. Like just knowing how they operate. Because really we need to get our pick back because we did trade it to San Antonio and that what was it for? Oh, and that DeMar DeRozan trade, they still got rights to it, but it's a top 10 protected, so. I would like to get that back because I do think we need to draft the center in this draft because Vucevic, I think he's on the last year of his deal, and we just need to. Because I low key wanted Khalil Ware in this draft, but we ended up getting Buzelis. I didn't think he was gonna fall that far, so that was fine. So yeah, I think we need to lead this draft with the center. So yeah, I'd probably say like 30, 32 wins, 33 wins, bro. Because they just find ways to win games, and I think with Lonzo coming back, I'm not sure if he's gonna be there throughout the deadline. If he looks good, I could see a team trying to come trade for him. He's on a 1 year expiring, and it's a pretty good like contract. I think it's like 20 million or something like that. So yeah, I think Patrick Williams, they're gonna try to develop him a little bit more, probably give him some more on ball touches. I think he blossoms into an actual two-way player. Levine, he's probably. Well, I mean, Cat just got traded. He's a pretty bad contract, but I'm not sure if we're going to be able to move him necessarily. But the way it sounds like he does want to be moved. So we'll see how that goes. If he is moved, I think we probably win like below 30 games. But if not, like I said, 32, 33. So it just really depends on what they do with that Zach contract and then Vooch is expiring. Kobe White, he's going to do his thing. I think when it's all said and done, though, he's probably a sixth man, in my opinion. So I like him more so in that role. I'm trying to think who was it I hit on that's on the team. That's like relevant. I think that was pretty much everybody for real. But yeah, in a perfect world, I would want to get Rocco, the Australian center, out of this draft, or Malawach, either one of those two. And then next draft, I think we should go get AJ. So yeah, I think that's what the Bulls should do, to be honest.
Thank you, brother. I'm gonna go ahead and go what I think is next for the Bulls real quick. One, I have them going under their 39 wins last year. I'm with Barry. I think they're going to be a team that wins in the 30 range, high 20s, personally for me. But I also think they're in an interesting boat right now. You have a guy who looked like he was going to be a good player for his original team, which is Oklahoma City. When he had the ability, when he had the on-ball reps, right?
I ain't mentioned
And
Josh.
then SGA came, started to blossom. And as you see in the last 2 years, it sort of kind of pushed Giddey to the curb a little bit. He started some playoff games, came off the bench some playoff games. Ultimately, they made a trade where it worked for both sides. Giddey went to Chicago. Caruso went to OKC. We'll talk about OKC, if not tomorrow or next week for sure. So now they're in a situation where Giddey can immediately come in and step in as a starting point guard. Shouldn't really have any issues with that. He should be able to have the ball handling responsibilities / duties. He has the ability to get the ball to two good guards / wings on his team that can score, Kobe White and Zach LaVine. So Sosa typed in the chat, Giddey assists to the moon. I agree with that. I think he's going to be a phenomenal player this year for the Chicago Bulls. Also, Lonzo Ball. I'm restricted free agent after this year. He's on an expiring contract. Making $21 million this year. That's a guy that you can monitor. Can't finish the season out of Chicago, be a free agent at the end of this year. If not, I'm glad he's healthy. Hopefully he can have a phenomenal year. So that's something I'm going to be monitoring as well. What up? Who's up? Good first round draft pick for them out of G League Ignite. So basically, what's next for them, honestly, is seeing what you're going to get out of Giddey and determine if you want to give Giddey a contract or not, right? He's up for a contract this offseason. Could have got paid this past offseason, but the next offseason up for a contract as well still. So see what you want to do with Giddey as far as long-term plans. You have Kobe White on a fairly good contract still for the next 2 years. Zach LaVine still look to trade him. I think that should always be at their forefront for this whole entire season. He obviously been flirting with trade rumors over the last 2 years, similar to Cat, similar to Randall. Barr spoke to his contract. He's making $43 million this year, $45 next year, and he has a player option of $48 million after next season. What else do I want to talk about? Yeah, I'm with you. Get a new athletic big man in there. Vooch time.
Yeah.
He's getting up there in age. He's 34 this year. After his contract is done, he's going to be 36. He has 2 more years to go. This season's at 20 million. Next season's at 21 million. So yeah, man, I think I touched on everything that I think is next for the Bulls. I talked about the over/under mark, and I think it's try to go into the younger route. Get LaVine out of there, get a young athletic big man in there to pair with Kobe White or to pair with Josh Giddey, if that's the route they want to go to with those guys in the backcourt. And they still have a couple of good young assets as well in the Sumo.
I like Julian Phillips. I forgot about him. He's good.
Julian Phillips.
Yeah, I like him.
Okay. I don't know too much about him. But yeah, so that's what I got to say about Chicago Bulls real quick. See what you get out of Giddey this year as the full-time point guard. He's not really having any responsibility to split with anybody when it comes to on-ball creation. And his job mainly would be to let Kobe White and Zach LaVine work off ball. Kobe White obviously is the guy that blossomed last year when it comes to things that he can do, and also uptick in scoring. He probably went from like 10 or 11 points to like 18, 19. So shout out to Kobe White. That's off the top of my head, y'all. My bad if I'm wrong on that. But shout out to Kobe. My bad. Just fact check while I'm right here because I do not like talking without facts, especially with 90-some people in here. I don't like doing that. So yeah, he went to 19 points last year. Okay, too. I was right on the nose. So from 9 points to basically 10 points to 19. But shout out to Kobe White. With having some on-ball responsibility. He was always. Who was? Hold on. Hold on.
So they're gonna actively try to tank so y'all can get your pick back, Barry?
Yeah, I would assume. That's why I think LaVine gets moved, and I think but like the way the Bulls operate, I don't know because they like selling tickets and stuff. So it's kind of like I expected them tank. It would make the most sense. Like they did the last year.
What about your rosters selling tickets?
Lonzo Ball. Listen.
That ain't my bag, bro. But you doing a little too much, my dog.
Wait, I can't sell a Kobe White, Lonzo Ball backcourt. I can't sell that.
No, you can't sell us on nothing while you smacking like that.
No, but to be fair, I think Chicago. Somebody can double check, but I think Chicago's always go to games.
Yeah, like.
But at what point does it start to fall down? Like
I don't think
they go to games.
Down. I don't think it normally. Somebody can double check, but I think
they've been.
I don't think they're loyal like you think they are. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think it's like
Z-Farm, bro. They sell tickets even when they're 10 wins, bro.
For many years. I don't.
Yeah, we've been ever since Jimmy Butler left. We've been kind of, except for that 20-game stretch when Lonzo first got there, we was good, and then we went back to mediocrity. So yeah.
Yeah, and it's not like Zach LaVine's like been healthy and then he just started to get hurt. He's been hurt like all the time, and they still selling tickets.
Like they had Lauri Markkanen, bro, and they were selling tickets, bro. Like they'll be fine.
Lauri Markkanen was good at basketball. Don't do that.
I mean, but before the comments is ignorant comment. You talked about trading LaVine. That's the centerpiece of your that's what you sell to your season ticket holders. We have Zach.
That's true.
LaVine.
That is true. That's true.
Like that's not an ignorant. That's a genuine like. If you trade Zach LaVine, what do you sell to your season ticket holders for next year?
Listen, Kobe. Listen. Kobe White young talent. Derek Walker. Kobe White billboards everywhere.
That's what I was gonna say.
Too many guards.
I was gonna say that too. I feel like they push Kobe White more than Zach because they've been trying to trade Zach. I think the whole fan base of the Bulls know that they're trying to trade Zach. They just can't get off of him, and it's like he never there. He don't play basketball.
Yeah, especially last season, like Kobe White was the face that they seen way more than Zach LaVine. So I think the transition is effective. I'm not gonna say it's been made, but I don't know. Zach LaVine's kind of been like a ghost in Chicago. I mean, outside of that 51-point Pistons game, it's like,
that's also one of the most faithful fan bases in the NBA. I don't think you have to
yes,
exactly.
People love the Bulls.
They legit probably still selling tickets on the strength of Mike.
Off of the ghost of Michael Jordan, they selling tickets. I swear to God.
Hey, that nigga Sosa said that.
Hey, when you the GOAT, you can do that.
Hey, are the Bulls like the Dallas Cowboys of the NBA?
No,
looking at those highlights in VHS.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Wait a minute.
He brought up tourists though. Like that's a good point. Like tourists gonna go to Chicago games just to see all the Michael Jordan shit that up.
Like you got like we
That's
had
a good
like in
point,
the
though.
early 2010s before D Rose got hurt, we had a chance,
Yeah.
man. It's really sad.
They've been trying to trade Zach, and everybody knows it. It's just that nobody wants him. So I
They
don't
should just
think
give him away
they're
at this
like
point.
holding
Yeah.
on to him like that.
No, y'all can't. Nigga, that's the bad part. Y'all can't even give him away at this point. Like y'all gotta attack. Bro, y'all got to literally probably attach assets to get this nigga off y'all.
Yep.
See, I was thinking that, but it's like, bro, if Cat can get traded, bro, he can get traded.
Nigga, no, that's not the same situation. What the hell?
No,
That's
overpaid super. I mean, of
That
course,
might
Cat-
be the worst equivalent I've ever heard.
Like, bro, what the?
I mean, Cat's
Nigga,
clearly
hey, bro,
better.
you
I'm not
better-
saying that, but I think Cat's a
Hey,
very
bro,
bad
come on.
contract.
It's
Come
not
on,
just
bro.
it's not
Say
just
the
that
say
it's
the
not
outlandish
just
take
that
for the
Cat.
Twitter
It's not just
Cat not a
even
bad
like,
contract.
but it's not even just that Cat's like.
Not worse than Zach.
It's not even
not the
like
same
just
as that.
Cat's a better
Hold on, you
player.
saying Carl
Cat's
Anthony
more.
Towns has a Carl Anthony Towns has a bad contract?
Yeah, that's not the equivalent to Zach.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not Cap.
he
So
is.
I don't think that's a bad contract.
No, it's
at
a
all.
bad contract.
I don't agree.
Nah, it's a
I don't agree.
If he wasn't injured,
I
if he
don't
hadn't been
agree.
injured the past
There's-
2 years,
He is a
Towns
fortune. He
Towns
is a
contract is
fortune.
not bad, Sosa.
It's
You
bad.
think, hold on. You think that's a I don't think that's a
What
terrible
is it
contract.
again? Because maybe
There's
I'm
ten-
It's
there's
gonna
be
there's
like
10
60.
there's 10 worse
Cool.
contracts.
Close
There's
to
10 worse
60.
contracts in the NBA than Carl
What'd you
Anthony
say,
Towns.
L?
He's on a
It's close
supermax.
to
He
six.
can't
It's
pay
close
like
to. Yeah, it's a percentage of the cap, so it's gonna move. But
Carl Anthony Towns
I think
earned
it's
those
30.
checks.
What is it's 35? I think it's like 35 or so percent of the cap. But I think it's estimated to go up to like 60 mil.
He has a
It does.
$61 million player option
Yeah,
in 2027.
You better believe he opted in that shit.
yeah, it's a bad
The
contract.
cap gonna, but you like, yeah, the cap gonna go up. But at the same time, like, Cat at least help a team get to the Western Conference Finals.
But I think isn't the
Levine
supermax
ain't doing that shit.
isn't the supermax a percentage of the cap?
Right.
Yes.
So if the
You
cap
think
goes
so?
up, his pay goes up.
How many players you know averaging 23 and 11 for their career? I'm just asking for a friend.
I mean, it's not many. I'm not disagreeing.
I'm just
It
asking.
is 3
Like, how
points.
many
He's
players in
still
the
not
NBA
worth-
are
he's-
average? How many
he's
players
still
in the
not
NBA
worth-
Can I say this though?
have
still
averaged
not worth
23 and
60
11
million.
for a career?
He's
That's-
still not
but
worth
this-
60
the
million.
problem-
I don't know
the
what
problem
To
you
with
mean.
the
you, I don't think it's a bad contract. I don't think it's a bad
no,
contract.
that's
I don't know where y'all are getting this from.
Wait, listen.
I don't get it.
Listen. You have to understand the reason I think it's a bad contract is because Cat's been hurt for large chunks of the season for the past 2 years. So if I'm factoring that in, especially because the way he plays, which is like the way he plays, especially as a 7-footer, is kind of susceptible to injuries.
Yeah,
It's like I
bro,
don't
he
really
missed
know.
10 games. He missed 20 games last year, and I believe the year before.
Yeah, he missed like 50.
Right. He missed 50 right before the and he came back for the playoff run.
Yes.
So you don't think that's
prior
like
to that, he didn't miss a game in his career.
That's not true.
Nah, the one season his mom died in COVID. I'm not gonna kill him for that. And then I think 22 he was healthy for the most part.
First three seasons, 82 games. Fourth season, 77. And I'm not understand. I don't know which year was the COVID year.
2020.
2020.
That's
I think he did
1920.
he missed a lot of games that year, I think.
He missed time that year. But
Hey,
his
bro,
mom
forget
died.
that. We didn't kind of got away from the bar because Bar. The only reason we talking about Carl Anthony Towns is because Bar on Tell said that is equivalent to Zach LaVine.
No, I'm not saying overall pick. I don't see a problem with. I don't have a problem with his
That
contract
man is
at all.
not a
I just
superstar.
don't.
Zach LaVine ain't even close. That's the point.
I mean, are they not both third options?
Huh?
Are they not both third options?
Man,
But the difference is that the difference is that Zach LaVine does not play basketball.
True.
Yeah, that's why it's a bad comparison too.
True.
I think we are gassing Zach's injuries a little bit.
We are.
Yeah,
but still,
I feel like last season he didn't want to play basketball. I feel like
he was shut down. So
yeah, but he's even before that, like he misses.
Yeah,
games.
the ACL.
He's always hurt, and he's had serious injuries.
Yeah, he had the ACL, but outside of that, I mean, he do get hurt.
I think that he had the ACL, got all the way back from the ACL, and I just don't think that his productivity is conducive to winning. And I think that's the problem he has trying to find a suitor and trade. I don't think his statistics replicate or contribute to winning. I think that's the hardest part to when you talk about LaVine. I don't think his team has ever been conducive to winning.
Yeah, stupid dog.
I don't. I mean, yeah, we've never seen
Why
that. I
are you
don't
laughing,
necessarily agree with
Byron?
that, but I
I'm
think
laughing at F
in the right
chat,
situation, I
man.
think LaVine could contribute to a team. Like I mean, like people have teased the Lakers fit, but like that's actually not a bad fit.
I think he can. I think he can too. It's just that his contract. Like if he had a
his
smaller,
contract is too.
if he contract
for his
was
skill set.
better. Yeah.
Okay. News or updates. Getting to the Warriors at 1 p.m., 2 p.m. Eastern time. A courtesy of my brother Gifted Hoops. And then also after that, closing us out with the Miami Heat. And then after that, everybody, you had time. You still have time to conduct your top 10 point guards list. Make sure you have your reading on when you have your order. So that's what the day's going to be looking like. Before we get our closing remarks or comments on the Chicago Bulls, the people that's watching on YouTube, people that's watching on YouTube, hold on, Bart. Hold on. People that's watching on YouTube, thank you. I want to get that straight out to y'all one more time. Also, a new episode did drop this morning. I was recording with Heaven Sent, Jordan Woods, and Wes. We talked about the Karl Anthony Towns trade and Dante DiVincenzo and Julius Randle. So if you did not tap into that episode today, make sure you all tap into that episode today. And also, subscribe to Fact and That's on YouTube. I'm going to drop that link in the chat real quick for you all to share that video or to tap into that video today. Well, I shouldn't have shared that link. I should have shared the tweet. To tap into that video today. I should have shared the tweet. And anybody that's in here, I will be reaching out to y'all to record episodes for sure, whether that's NBA related or whether that's NFL related. So be on the lookout for that. We'd love to have y'all record and talk with me on a podcast, not just a show. That tweet right there, y'all. If you in here, you can even like that tweet, you can retweet that tweet, or you can even quote tweet that tweet. I lost my train of thought. I'll read something in the chat. Like that tweet, retweet that tweet, share that tweet, whatever the case may be. But tap into the episode today. It was a good one. And yeah, man, Chicago Bulls. Bart, what were you saying about the Chicago Bulls? To get back to it. Oh, my bad. I forgot I muted you, I think. Goodness gracious. My bad, Bart. You be ready to talk sometimes.
Yeah.
All right,
Sorry,
go ahead, brother.
I had a question. Do you think that Kobe White is a part of your future?
Their future? I think the Bulls want to have. Oh, you talking to me or Bari? I'm sorry.
Bari.
Yeah, I think Kobe White could be a really good six man.
Okay. So what do you like based upon like the roster right now? What do you think they for sure are pieces that they want to carry to the future?
Kobe White, Jalen Smith, Giddey to be determined. Patrick Williams, yeah, they just signed into a deal. I mean, I want to say I could see them keeping Lonzo long term, but probably not. That would be nice though.
Brother, with all due respect, Jalen Smith is not a part of you guys' future plans. He hasn't been a part of any team. Respectfully, he only been a part of one team, quote unquote, future plans, and that was the team that originally drafted him. And look how that panned out. They shipped him to Indiana. Did not work out in Indiana, and now he's in Chicago. He's not a part of nobody's future plans, brother. So,
and I like Lil Jalen too.
I like him as a player, so.
But he ain't gonna be part of nobody's future.
Yeah, y'all plans not.
Well, I guess Montage, Patrick Williams, and Kobe White for real. I mean, I like Jalen Smith. I think, yeah, but he probably won't be there long term. And maybe if Julian Phillips develops into something. Oh yeah, and Ayo. I keep forgetting about bro. The Bulls are like solid. They just need to get a real big piece.
What?
They'll be fine. Not like we have a.
You don't think solid is a stretch? Foundation. Oh, foundation.
But you know, Pat Willis has value though in the league though. Y'all can move him. Think that he's a player. Patrick Williams.
You said what about him?
Right. He got value.
Like he got trade value.
Y'all
like
can fly, y'all can flip.
Especially contenders.
Oh yeah. I mean, I would like to keep him though because I think if we draft AJ and Malawach, I think that's like a perfect fit to be honest.
Like bro,
does Vucevic have a market?
No, he's bad.
Hell no.
I'll be surprised.
Yeah, I haven't really heard anything about them looking to shopping Vooch. I haven't heard that. That's what I'm asking.
No sir, Goods. No sir.
Me
my closing remarks on it, bro. Just give me
you know
AJ
Rob Pelinka would trade for him.
The thing is though, he don't like they damn. Bro. Like, yeah, we can move on from the Bulls, but like y'all don't got nothing to build on. Nah, that's
He
just, what
just
is
said
that?
they got a solid foundation. What do you mean?
Yeah, like
that's-
we cool.
that's-
Like yeah, we have somewhere to start. We don't got like absolutely nothing. Like we
No,
got a little something. I think Will Zealous is gonna be good.
y'all have absolutely nothing, my brother. At least y'all
You got
Solid
at least
foundation, bro.
y'all
You
not like
tripping?
at least y'all just like not in like a bad situation like who that is that don't got none of their picks.
Atlanta.
They asked to.
Who
Oh,
you gonna say the
sorry.
Wizards? Wait, who you gonna say who they is that what?
That don't got none of their picks. Who don't got none of their picks?
Oh,
and they asked to. No, Brooklyn got their picks back. Oh no,
Yeah,
man.
Yeah,
Brooklyn
did
got
get
their
their
Yeah, they
picks.
got
Oh,
their
the
picks. Oh,
Suns.
yeah.
The Suns don't got their picks.
But they
not
still have
ass. They not
KD.
ass.
Yeah, the
they not
Suns
ass.
have
I'm
some
thinking-
players.
Like, what the?
What the?
I'm just thinking of teams that
Come on,
don't
next
have
team.
You
bro,
know,
next team.
you know who?
What the fuck?
It's Atlanta. It's Atlanta. Byron.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's true.
But at least Atlanta got Trey. Man, they
They
got
got
something.
Yeah,
Trey, though, I
but
think.
they got Trey, but nobody want to trade for real. So
Talk
what
soon.
are we doing?
The Lakers.
How
That's
true
what
y'all
I'm
think that
talking
is?
to.
As far-
I ain't say nothing about the Lakers. But I ain't,
Deadline
somebody
talk
gonna,
soon.
if they make them
Deadline
available,
talk soon.
somebody will trade for the trade.
Apparently, he was available.
Justin,
Nah,
just wait.
I think they was capping.
Yeah, that's why I'm wondering. Like, how true y'all think that is? Because I think
Yeah,
they
I don't think it
want
was
trade.
too much.
Well,
I think
I
they
don't know.
want trade.
I can only go off of like reports and Atlanta Hawks fans, and they did as said they were talking to people. It's just that his value in the league is low, so they don't think they're gonna get back what they deserve. Especially seeing how much they gave up for DeJounte.
You never do get back what you deserve.
Well, they don't think they're even getting close to what they deserve. They say his which is true. We read this before. They said that his in the market, like it's low for Trae Young.
That shit will probably rise by the deadline.
I don't know.
Teams
I
get
think it's a
desperate.
little cap.
Teams are gonna get desperate at the deadline. I'll rise up. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga Jordan, stupid dog. Who the next team? Yeah.
Nah,
Warriors.
we got a 10-minute delay. I want to introduce the next team with my brother Gifted. So
Do Miami.
Nah, that's not a 10-minute time frame.
Okay, so do you want me to shit on the Bulls some more?
Want a nigga to joke on the Bulls for 10 minutes?
I can do that. I can stretch it if you want.
Cooler.
You can let
like
cooler.
what you getting out of this, bro?
Oh, so you saying Bar ain't good enough to introduce Golden State?
What you mean? I mean,
bro, stop, bro. He just told me he's a Bulls fan, so I'm not going to use him for.
I mean,
I'm not using him.
He a Steph, you know what too? So
I can shit on Golden State for 5-10 minutes if you need.
Nah. Time out. Let me address a comment in the chat. Gifted got real motion. Never held a show for me. No, Gifted is coming in here on a lunch break. So I'm being smart for versus us getting to the Warriors, and we're in the middle of a conversation, and then I have to go to Gifted versus just I'd rather have him introduce the segment so when he off his lunch break, he can go back to work. That's all.
Stop calling me Uncle Woman.
That's all. It's just smart timing.
Okay. Do you want me to shit on the Warriors for 10 minutes? I can get that off.
No. Why would I want you to do that?
Okay.
No. No. We got 9 minutes. So this pivot. Life is about pivoting, y'all. Life is about being ready. Life is about pivoting. So what I'm going to do is here. Thank you. And again, everybody that talked about the Bulls, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Let me add them to